Zoomed. So hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Basically today we're gonna film something a little bit different because like I haven't had that much time to film long stuff, and I just did a haul. Like I've done a lot of fashion stuff recently, and so this is gonna be something just a little bit different.
And I think it might be helpful.
I know I would have found this helpful, or would find this helpful right now. So basically I'm filming my top 10 uni life hacks, save you money, time, and also some calories.
Sort of.
Yeah, this is more for like people who are currently at uni, and I know there isn't that much of uni left. Like it seems like it's gone so quick the first year. There's still like a fair amount of time at uni. I've just had a massive takeaway dinner, and also I'm hungover because I went out last night, but that's just classic uni, so
God, live with that. Let's get started.
Okay, number one, my first hack to save money is on
Junk food.
So I know that all of my mates, they complain that they spend so much money at McDonald's after a night out, and that's where a lot of their money goes, or at the kebab shop. Like one of my mates spent £14 at the kebab shop the other day after a night out or something like that, which is just ridiculous. Like that's so unneeded. If you have a Morrison's near you, or probably Aldi will probably do it at the same price. They do 2 garlic bread like baguettes for 65p. It actually filled me up so much. I had it the other night, so that's like what, 32.5p. If you want to do it with your mates or have it for like the week for like 2 of your nights out as well, I always find, so like if you're with a mate and they want to go to McDonald's, then obviously you're going to want to get something. But if you do this with them and you buy the garlic bread together, then you'll be like, no, we're not going to spend any money, we're going to go home, we've got garlic bread at home. Garlic bread,
it's done.
It will save you so much money in the long run. If you were spending what, like £5 at McDonald's every time, and you're only spending 30p,
that is a lot of money.
so that's my tip number one. Okay, so tip number 2, on the topic of McDonald's, I feel like everyone by now should definitely have it, but if you don't,
you need to get on it.
Get uni days. Like you need to get uni days or student beans, because it gives you so many discounts, not only on what I'm about to say about McDonald's, but it gives you so many discounts on clothes, on anything. Like I never buy anything now unless the brand is on uni days or student beans. If I can't get 20% off, then I don't want to buy it. Like that's just my attitude. Student beans does a really good deal. So it's a free McFlurry, a cheeseburger, or mayo chicken when you buy any wrap or extra value meal. You sign up with your institution's email, so if you're at school you can get it, if you're at uni you can get it. So you just show your student beans ID in store, and they give you the free cheeseburger or McFlurry, whatever it is that you want. So like say if you're having a meal at McDonald's and you want a McFlurry, it's just an extra £1 that will add up in the future. And so on the topic of basically like £1, that actually leads really well onto tip number 3. So tip number 3 is get the bus. If you can't walk somewhere, don't just, to be fair, like I'm saying this, but I get Ubers a lot. Ubers and food is where all my money goes, and tickets for going out.
They're expensive.
The bus is £1.20. Well, that's in Leeds anyway, if you show your student ID. So it just saves so much money. And the good thing about the bus is that most buses, especially in Leeds, have the McDonald's voucher on the back.
So it's £1.99.
So you can get a Big Mac, McChicken sandwich, or filet-o-fish with medium fries, and it'll be £1.99. And you don't get a drink with it, but I mean, I guess this could be
an extra little tip.
But like always have a water bottle on you. If you've got a bag, it's just such a good, you just need £3.20 for the whole meal technically, because it's £1.20 for the bus and £1.99 for the meal. It's convenient. You've been able to get the bus somewhere, and now if you've still got that craving for McDonald's because you couldn't have it on your drunk night out, or you use this ticket on your drunk night out, I know that a lot of the meals at McDonald's are more like £4, £5, so
£2.
So
why wouldn't you?
Okay, so tip number 4, on the topic of just talking about tickets and how they're so expensive. I know that everyone gets like roasted in the group chat if they're put in a link like, buy my tickets through this link, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, it's actually a free way of making money. Just become a rep. I've only done it once so far, and I'm pretty sure I've made like £6. That's literally the price of the ticket. If you do the proper one, I know there's an event where if you become a rep you get free tickets as well, and I literally go every Wednesday. So next year if I don't get social sec, then I might consider and do that, because you get free entry every week. £6.50 every week.
£26 a month. That's mad.
So I'm a Ticket Arena one. You just sign up with your email, and then whatever event you think is good, you just copy the link,
put it in your group chat.
And you get £1 commission for £5, £6 tickets, and then when they're more like £14, you maybe get £2 commission, and you see what I mean, like you get more for the more expensive the event is. It's just, why wouldn't you?
Again.
Okay, so one that will save you time, this is more for the girls. Actually no, it's definitely for boys and girls. Tinted moisturiser. Actually, let me get it. This is my absolute saviour. Garnier Summer Body.
The deep sun-kissed look.
I know that I love being tan. My parents get a bit aggy. When I was with them at the weekend, we went out for lunch and I was like I was kind of pale and didn't have makeup on, and they were like, "You look so much nicer like this." But I just cringe when I'm pale and ugly, and then you're doing Snapchats and you just see your pale ugly face and it's oh no. But anyway, so this, if you don't have time to fake tan, and if you've got a 9 AM lecture and you don't want to do makeup or anything, you literally, this takes what, 30 seconds to just put on your face at night, leave it on overnight, plus it moisturises your skin. I'm not one of those girls that has like a nighttime routine where you wash your face with this and then put on this cream and this eye mask.
No, I never do anything like that.
So this is probably good for me because I never moisturise. And then you can literally get up and go. You know, sort of like day 3 of fake tan, it gives you that colour. I know that there's quite a couple boys who use this as well. So on Ocado, when I just looked it up, it was £3.50. Ocado's like an online supermarket, if you didn't know, because they had like some deal on, so that's a
big bargain.
it's still that. I mean, if you get Ocado orders, definitely whack this in there. But in Boots, it's literally a £5. You can do it on your body as well if you want. Like, it's quite good for holidays as well. Summer coming up. So tip number 6 is to use your freezer. It saves so much money. I get a bit scared of freezing because of like, what do you call it? What's the word? What's the word? Defrosting. Yeah, defrosting.
That wasn't even a hard word, actually. Help.
Yeah, I find freezers a bit scary. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm just like, oh, I don't want to give myself bacteria, and I don't know how long you're allowed to keep stuff in the freezer, but it's a massive lifesaver. So when you're doing your food shop, just go
straight to the reduced section.
That's what the cheapest stuff's going to be. You can get bread for like 20p. I had got chicken the other day for
30p.
Granted, it was like the sandwich chicken, like the thin one, but still 30p. That did me so well. Like, I just wanted some protein to put in my noodles. It's always stuff that's going out like that day or the next day or whatever, and that's why it's so cheap. So grab it, put it in the freezer. Bread is the
easiest one.
It's the easiest thing to defrost. Whack it in the toaster. Like a minute and you're done, and you have toast, and then you can put whatever you want on it.
Why am I telling you how to make toast?
Tip number 7. This is more of like a general life hack. I mean, still it works well at uni. If you're like me and sometimes you find it quite hard to find the motivation to go to the gym, one of my like general life hacks is save something that you like to watch. So like, for me, at the moment, celebs go dating every day. I'm really enjoying the Afterlife programme by Ricky Gervais. I used to do this watching The Office all the time.
So save it.
That's quite a lot. If you want to watch them all and do it, that's fine. Save it and just walk on an incline and watching it, or go on the cross trainer. I watched an episode of The Office the other day on the cross trainer and I burned over 200 calories. It's such an easy thing to do, and you just forget that you're even doing the exercise, like especially if it's just walking or cycling maybe as well. It's just such a good way of getting yourself active and making yourself go to the gym, especially if it's like Leeds where the gym comes free with your accommodation. So like,
of course you're going to use it.
Instead of watching celebs go dating in bed, I'm gonna watch it on the cross trainer. It's something easy to do hungover as well. Getting near the end now. Another thing to save you calories. So tip number 8.
Yeah, 8.
Walk home from a night out. If you can walk it, walk it. Especially if you're with your mates. If it's raining, I would never walk home.
That's fair enough.
If you walk home in the rain from a night out, you're crazy. You're a bit mental, but
fair play.
I feel like Northerners probably do that, to be fair. Like, even if it's cold, like, just walk fast. You're gonna thank yourself
so much.
In the morning. 8 burns so much calories. Like, I know like some people don't live, their campuses aren't near the city, so like it's kind of hard for them.
Oh, hello.
But if your uni is close to a city, don't walk home on your own though, because after watching all that Ted Bundy stuff, I'm like,
No, no walking on your own in the dark.
But if you're with your mates, walk home, because an Uber, it's just gonna add up again. At uni, like, you don't really buy anything big because you can't afford it. It's all the little things that add up. So say if you get like Uber Eats, or if you just get an Uber or get a little bit of food that's like unnecessary, or just all of that stuff, that is the stuff that adds up.
Withdraw
Everything from your bank account before you get your next loan coming. But yeah, if you can walk home,
it's a no-brainer really.
it's tip number 9. If you're like me and you have a shopping addiction with a PH, which you can probably tell by the way that my channel has gone recently, it's just all clothes. Last semester I spent a lot more than I wanted to, and so this semester I've been really good at holding back and not buying things that are unnecessary.
E.g.
clothes, because the little like £13 and like £20 here and there, that is a big chunk that adds up. So like, say if you do 5 orders the whole semester, that's
£100 though.
what you need to do is do what I do with the hauls. So go online,
You feed your addiction.
you just add stuff to your basket, you click checkout, love that stuff. Then you get the exciting like suspense, like, oh, whenever I got my delivery coming, like
That's actually part of the best bit.
waiting for it to be delivered. I actually love that. You go to your reception, you get your package, exciting, and you get to try on all the clothes. And then
you just send them all back.
just send them all back, because I mean there might be the odd occasion where you're like, wow, I have to have this, like the dragon bodysuit I kept from the I Saw It First haul. You get the satisfaction, because especially with online websites, I'm always intrigued to see, like if it's with Topshop, you're like, oh well, I could go try it on in store, but like Pretty Little Thing, Misguided, I know Misguided has their stores in London, but I don't live in London, so can't go to them very often. I more want to see what it looks like in
real life
compared to on the website. To be fair though, if you order enough stuff to get 2 bags from Pretty Little Thing,
it's a bit of a nightmare,
because they only send you 1 sticker, so you have to like print off an extra sticker that you have to get online. Just don't be buying shoes and coats, just get tops and trousers and stuff, and then you'll be fine for 1 bag. I don't know, I think it's good for me. Maybe
I'm just a bit weird,
but it works for me. It feeds my addiction. I have basically not bought any clothes this semester. Right, and this is my last, so tip number 10. This is more like on the academic side, which is good. Say you've got a 9 AM lecture or a 10 AM lecture, and you're one of those people that finds you're not a morning person, you find it really hard to wake up in the morning. Leave your curtains open, like just
a tiny little crack.
I find if my room is pitch black in the morning, I can't get up, I can't do it. So yeah, if you leave your window, not your window, don't leave your window open, because you'll get spiders. It scares me so much. There was a fat one in my bathroom and I actually nearly cried. Leave your curtains open, a tiny little crack, and then you'll get a little bit of light come in, so that when your alarm goes off and you wake up, it's not pitch black, which is what really makes me like want to just go back to sleep. Like the little bit of light is so useful to just waking you up a little bit more, do you know what I mean? Like just gets you a bit more ready
for the day.
So yeah, that's my top 10 uni life hacks or tips to save you time, money, couple calories, and helping you get up in the morning. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, and also obviously subscribe, and then hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting. I usually post every Sunday and then once in the week. But yeah, really thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you really soon. I don't know what my outro is anymore. And I'll see you very soon with my next video. Bye.